And we are live. How's that? No introduction.
Whoa!
I sat there,
Whoa.
could not find the damn thing on the right hand side.
I for a minute I thought you were Eric. Okay.
No. So,
Hiya, folks.
Eric and Glenn, how are you doing?
Hey.
Yeah,
Eric.
I'm here.
I'm wearing my shirt. Yeah.
Eric is back from the Great White North. Oh, no, you
Yeah.
live in the Great White North, the Great White
Oh
East.
my God, we got. I think we got 15 inches. I thank God we're not Providence, Rhode Island, or wherever it was by the airport out there. The airport got, I think like almost 3 feet of snow or over.
Wow.
3 feet. Yeah.
Matt, how you doing?
I just looked on Facebook a picture that Frank Menser took of his. I think it was his garage. The door was open, and it's like a wall of snow.
I thought you were going to say something else, Glenn. You got me nervous.
Yeah, yes, we're worried there for a minute too. I was like,
I was
wait
like,
a minute.
Now I've got a rep. Great.
I don't want to hear about that.
Yeah.
So
I passed up at least 2 chances of saying something earlier. So
yes, you did. Figure we'll talk a little bit about Totalcon this afternoon. It's Tuesday afternoon. A little bit about AI art, and also a little bit about kind of a not a surprising thing to me. It has nothing really to do with gaming, but I read it on ABC News and I said, "What the hell? We'll talk about this. Hell, if we can mention Satina on this channel, we'll mention this chick."
before Satina, buy my book.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's official now, guys. Buy
my book. Do
buy
my
Greg's book.
GoFundMe. Thank you. I'm done.
Tim,
Go.
how you doing? 24 inches plus here in New Jersey. Tim
I will-
Cafferty.
Weather.com says we got, I think, 15 or 16 in my neighborhood, and I believe it.
See,
we
we
got
got warm weather, like 51. No, it got a high of 60 degrees here. Melted all the snow off, and then
Right now it is 61 in Oklahoma. To get up to 70s, about 3 or 4. So
nope, we got that. Then all of a sudden we got a cold snap and got snow the other day. So we got a couple of inches of snow, nothing really bad.
we don't get the snow; we just get the cold. Ugh.
Matt says 51 in Florida.
Balmy, simply balmy.
You know what? Let's start off the show with a little bit of FAFO and ours. Is anyone surprised here? How's that?
Not at all.
I don't know. I'll be surprised.
Oh no, you're not going to be surprised a bit.
Oh.
Now, do either of you two or any of the listeners here have you ever read the news about that lady who has like the world record for having sex with men in one day? She did like a special
Oh,
event, like
God,
700
yeah.
guys, 1,000 guys, like in
Yeah.
one day.
Yeah.
Well, Well, guess what Princess Septic Tank announced the other day?
She's got gonorrhea.
She's pregnant.
Well,
Now-
good luck figuring out the fall
Hold
of
on,
that one.
but this is the best part.
What's that?
She is asking a court to order every single man that she has had sex with in the last 30 days to go, or last 2 months, excuse me,
Uh-huh.
to mandatorily the court order them to take a DNA test.
Where does she live? I think where she lives, there's not as many men that they'd have to do that. So.
Oh no, this woman literally makes her life making videos of having sex with hundreds of men a day. Hundreds, Glenn. They like line up out the door.
Still? Oh, my
Still.
So,
So-
now here's my question: If you are gonna tap that well-used cesspool, you're not bagging it. I mean,
Evidently, she has requested the judge issue 2,800 subpoenas.
So this is why she travels to cons so much.
I thought
Not
she
the
was-
con circuit. Never been at WizardCon, folks.
I was figuring that they would just choose to be doing the angle of, well, it could be any one of 2,800 fathers. I want them all to be responsible for 2,800th
Yeah.
of child support.
Yep.
Ma'am, why is 10% of these men in Alaska?
Death Angel Shadow, you are in the right place. We take it
Yeah.
for the team here at the vlog of many
Well,
things.
let's really be a
Oh boy, no, it sounds like she's took it for the team.
for the team. She
So
took the
that was the
lead.
random piece of worthless news for today. We're gonna have like a random piece of worthless news every show. How's that?
I like that.
Yeah.
You should do this. We should do the same, Eric, and all your shows.
Yeah,
No.
just
Random piece of worthless.
the random piece of worthless shitty news.
Yeah.
No Satine pun there.
And Don and I don't have to be there. You do it. Go ahead.
By the way, hi Death Angel Shadow. How are you? Chad,
Well-
how you doing?
Well, Eric, think of it this way. You used to do the the bad news in Kickstarter, and I don't
Yeah,
see
no, but that wasn't about like living cesspools. But yeah.
Speaking of.
Uh
that. Uh-oh. Baby is going to be slant. I was wondering if it was human.
Do, 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 do.
Do.
Eric knows about this, but I know the general public does not know about this. The Meth Head card game.
Yeah.
oh. Yeah.
Hold on. I got something for everybody, by the way. You will be proud of this.
Uh-huh.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
I would like to announce everybody and look for the Kickstarter or backer kit soon. Ken Whitman has announced a new game, and I'm not joking.
It's Trailer Trash the card game.
Oh,
That's right.
Okay. A game taken from his life. Okay.
Yeah, Meth Lab, Single Wide, Critters. I don't know if there's AI in this, but I'm willing to bet there is.
Well,
Ken-
the artwork has a very Mad Magazine look to it.
Yeah. Ken, you can go ahead and send the cease and desist to the normal email that you do, okay? I don't give a shit anymore. Evidently, this is a card game that he's putting out. Takes literally 3 minutes to learn, okay, and 50 minutes to piss off the fellow player, he says.
Wow.
That long?
That long.
That beats Monopoly.
Yeah.
It beats beating off. I mean, I guess. I don't know.
Guess so.
By the way,
So-
I want to. Oh, so yeah, we're going to have to get a copy of this game, right?
Oh, you know damn well I'm buying a copy if it comes available because I'm going to review that thing.
Wait. If you're not giving it like 4 meth heads or 4 stars, you might get in trouble.
Yeah.
You know what I think I'm going to do when I do reviews? Instead of like rate it like 1 to 5 stars, I'll rate it between 1 and 5 trash cans.
There you go.
That's right. And the lower the trash can, the better it is.
Oh,
Okay.
less trashy.
Good
More
idea.
better.
That's really trashy.
Good idea. Oh, let me plug somebody. Baron Games.
That really sounds bad based on our pre-con or a pre-tac chalk.
I don't name them. I just promote them.
What's that?
Baron Games. They're a new company. They're doing board games. Well, mostly card games right now, but they don't do role-playing games and other things. They're local. These are the guys I went to see Saturday
Nice.
at the new game store. And I just thought I'd give them a plug. I'm covering it up here because one of the store guy wrote in one of the numbers on there. I didn't want to put it up there. But it is barongames.com, folks. I played a couple
B-A-R-O-N or B-A-R-R-O-N?
B-A-R-O-N.
B-A-R-O-N games.com. Check it out, everybody.
And I played one of their games. It was a lot of fun. They got some
Very
fun
cool.
stuff coming up. And, I went there like blind because somebody asked me to come. It turns out 2 of the guys who started the I did a show with them. And it was like, you guys do this? Cool. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if you can. Maybe I got too close. All right. In any case, my phone just told me there's a drug-resistant super gonorrhea spreading. So going back to
you literally got a phone message going, warning, super gonorrhea.
yeah, it's one of my news apps. Doctors are warning that there's a super gonorrhea, drug resistant. So I guess she better get that money before she.
Oh yeah.
Well, this chick is basically her big claim to fame is she wanted to break the world record of having sex with people in one day. Her claim to fame. But to me, I actually, what's really, and this is going to, no pun intended, So you two shut up. You know what sucks about this?
What's that?
The fact is, she is legitimately pregnant. Can you imagine her being your mom? And when kids find out who your mom is, what her fellow little kid students are going
Oh,
to
man,
do to
that's
that
the
child?
witness protection program.
Exactly.
You know, I turned to the kids and said, "Are you sure?"
Now, for those of you who don't know, the best part was they showed the photograph of her announcing it.
Oh,
So she's sitting on a stool holding the pregnancy test up, right?
uh-huh.
And I am not joking with you. Standing around here are like 30 or 40 masked men. All of them looking like a fucking hyena getting ready to jump on a dying gazelle.
I'm glad they're masked.
Well, they're masked because they don't want anyone to know what they're doing.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I mean, she could. Well, she could have hired some guys to put the mask on. They'll think you're my, whatever.
The dude who is the father should be able to sue. I don't know, Colonel Kronk. I think that might be a tough
Yeah.
one. You know what I mean?
So this is going to be like she's subpoenaed all these men for a DA test.
She wants a DNA test of
DNA
almost 3,000 men, which is
Wow.
the amount of people she's had sex with in the past 2 months confirmed.
She's going to owe the lab a fortune for all that.
Well, at least she keeps a record. She's gonna probably want them to all have the test on their own expense.
Oh, I'm sure there's some type of release that was signed.
Now I feel so dirty. I don't know why.
Glenn, were you on the list?
Glenn, come on.
Oh, come on. It's not. Yeah. I got a better chance of being on the Epstein list. I'm not on there at all.
Just checking, Glenn. Just checking.
It's her name on the Epstein list.
Doing our due diligence, sir. Doing our due
That's right.
diligence.
We work for the gaming community, gentlemen.
Yep.
So, Eric, Totalcon, how was it?
It was a lot of fun.
Good deal. Anyone interesting there you met that you haven't met before or anything?
That I haven't met before. I mean, I met a few people that are regulars of the channel. Good. That was good. But if you're talking like celebrities, no, I got to meet my normal celebrities. I mean, I spent a bit, Saturday, spent a good amount of time talking with Diesel. That was nice.
Good deal. Diesel's a cool guy.
He's
a cool guy.
Really a sweetheart. Spent a lot of time at the hotel bar. Hey, didn't have Rach with me, but if I did, I would have spent a lot of time at the hotel bar with Rach. So I mean, what's the difference?
People who watch these shows are starting to think that we just use the role-playing game stuff for an excuse to just hang around at the bar all the time.
Well, I honestly go to conventions mostly to socialize. That's really what I do. I did a good amount of socializing. Did a little play testing. Edwin Nagy, was it Parallel Dimension Games? He was testing a new D&D influenced or D&D inspired system that's not like D&D at all, but it was good.
Cool.
So, but I spent time socializing, and I spent money.
Good deal.
Yeah, so we do play, folks. We're not a bunch of drunks.
Oh no, I can be a drunk, but I got a squishy D20
to drive your players crazy.
But I mean, listen, I paid $20 for it, and I said, you know what, that's overpriced. But if I don't get it, I'm going to regret not getting the overpriced. So,
well, it's a con. A lot of people overprice stuff at cons.
Yeah. And then I got a set of, let's see if I can get these dice out. Resin dice. This company apparently does everything in-house. They produce their own dice, their own dice storage containers, and metal dice bags. So you at least you're getting stuff that's very unique. And as I was showing the guys before the show, at the flea market, I got a mono.
No, you didn't. You didn't get nothing. You about stole that.
It was $20. It looks to be free of marks, and no rust on the staples. So I am
A mono B1 for $20. No
I
marks.
am not a what you
Ain't that something?
I am not a grader of D&D materials, but I would say this is probably very fine to very fine. So I'm happy with that. Very happy.
So they had also, I believe, they had a Tim Kask Memorial.
They did. I'm gonna see if I can get that up to the. They gave out some pins,
Very cool.
Yeah, very
and
good.
the top of it says it is pronounced "boule."
Belay, yes.
Boulet.
Yes, you go ahead and mispronounce that when Tim was alive on the back of his porch and see what happens. He'd be firing up his grill on you. So,
Not a pretty sight. That's good. Sorry you missed it out, Don. Man.
yeah, but unfortunately had to. But next year,
Yeah.
So,
I'm still
Terry?
hoping to see you at North Texas. So
Scale Forge. Me and my wife are shooting for it. We got this year. We got this spring and summer. We got Wizard Con, Central New York Con, Ag Con, and we want to get to North Texas.
well, after I finish my GoFundMe here for me to get to your con, do you want me to start one for you to get to North Texas?
Oh no, I can get to North Texas.
Okay.
It's just the thing. It's just a matter of
Schedule.
balancing it. Because my wife, the problem with this, my wife being a teacher,
Yep.
she's part of this governor's initiative now,
Right.
and it's called the LTRS program for kindergarten and pre-K. Our
Okay.
governor really pushed it and everything. So she completed the training courses for it, and they do during the summers some limited, basically continuing education type stuff.
Mhm.
And it's in person. You can't take it remotely. You have to go up to Lansing.
Oh, that's
So
a bummer. She's not on a board or anything for that, is she?
no, she was part of a select. The state selected 25 teachers to
Okay.
be part of it.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah. She just got a nice letter from the governor about a week ago, and
You can frame that. Yeah.
Yep.
That'd be
so,
fun.
but yeah. And then Death Angel says, I put in PTO for CNYK. Yep.
There you go.
Hey.
Got to be a potty.
Don, have you been doing any gaming?
No, I have not.
Online or otherwise?
No, not the past couple of weeks. Past about week and a half has been just busy as heck in the background here.
I can understand that.
So, but getting back to need to get the damn website finished up so we can get the store back online because that is extremely delayed. But and then once that's up and running, the good news is D20 Delving has hit customs.
Ooh.
So we're waiting on a customs clearance on that.
Oh, nice.
Yes. And then we're doing the final dealings with the insurance company, which is supposed to have happened by 17 December. And here we are, 24 February?
Yeah. So what's 9 or so weeks between?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So once that's done, we'll be able to get the rest of our stuff out of holding for customs, get it into our shop.
It's been a weird month, folks.
It's been a really weird 6 weeks, but
Yeah.
what you got to do is you just got to roll with it.
Yeah.
There's a lot more things that could be more serious than just a game. So
Right.
Oh, by the way, let me make one more announcement about my GoFundMe. Is the fact that those of you who have donated to me, I appreciate it. But those of you who have donated me for $50 or more, please email me your address so I can send you a thank you of an autographed copy of my book.
Or should they be able to PM you also in case they don't know what your email
You
address
can
is?
also PM me on Facebook, smokestackjones@gmail.com. I am getting senile. I forgot my email address. But yeah, Yeah, one person has given me their address. That's about it. I got about 15 people who have done that. So
Death Angel, once we get our operation back up and running, yes, we'll be able to handle printing and distribution. That, in fact, that's going to be one of our models that we're going to be doing, and we're going to be offering people if they want to do basically distribution through us if we produce their product. So we basically it's called drop shipping. So um, that's what we're working out right now. We're trying to work out a system that'll be consistent and that will work. Because the place that we have now does not have a shop connected to it. It's only us.
right. You're a one-man band, pretty much.
No, we're not connected to other buildings.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So that's a positive.
Okay.
So, and evidently our building has halon fire suppression.
Ooh.
Yes.
Now it does.
No, this new place is they
Oh, the
use,
new
they
place.
use a thing called halon. Evidently it's not water, it's a gas.
Yeah, it smothers the
Yeah.
Matt, you do that. I will be happy to sign your book.
Excellent. Yeah, I look forward to meeting you, Matt.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I want Gwen to sign my back.
I've seen your back. Yeah, okay.
All right, maybe not.
What's all this pen stuff doing on your back? You know?
Yeah, carve it in with the Totalcon 40th anniversary pen.
Oh well, okay. That's
Mhm.
probably. And I have my North Texas RPG Con pen,
There you go.
which doesn't really work that well. But
Oh, what are you saying? What are you saying?
nothing. I hope.
And I have my Energel pen. Oh, wait a minute. You guys got better pens than I got.
Really? Okay. My goodness, you guys are fun. So you've been going to Totalcon, and Don's been just crazy busy.
Mhm.
Glenn, what have you been up to?
Let's see. I went to that thing I told you about Friday. I've been trying to get my head around to the games I'm going to be running at my next 3 cons. It's like I've got about 6 gangbusters scenarios, and I'm trying to sort through them. I've got them, a lot of them on OneNote, but I want to get them down to these things. These are my notes here that I print from OneNote. I got about 11 of them for one game, but I want to start writing them and getting them down to these things. I make these. They're like 12-page books. That's all I want to carry, except for the rule book. And I'm trying to lighten the load because I got to fly, basically, and also I don't want to kill my back. So that's one way I'm trying to do it. See, I've done it before. Like, here is a D&D or a Swords and Wizardry scenario I ran years ago, and it worked out really well because I can open it, I can put the NPCs, I can put since it's got grids on it, I can put maps and all this other stuff on it, and so that's a suggestion I'm making to you people if you want to, make your GM stuff a lot easier to carry around with, because I know a lot of people don't play in their own home, they play somewhere else. So that's my suggestion, folks. Take it or leave it.
See, Glenn, like if I'm running games or conventions, it's either a rule set that is very light for me to travel with, or I know it well enough that I can just have it on a PDF on my iPad and run from that. Hyperborea. If I travel with those books on a flight, the problem is I can't pick up anything to bring back with me.
Exactly. I had that problem when I came to see you. Same thing. It was a ton, and I couldn't get them on planes, so I didn't do it. In fact, now for WizardCon, I'm going to be taking just a few of my Swords and Wizardry Light pamphlets, and I'm sure you have tons, Eric.
I'm getting low on them.
Okay, but I found out that this weekend was the premiere of one of my other grandson's first games.
Oh, very cool.
Yes.
That's an important milestone.
He's 10, the other one's 7. They were both here. They both play, but he was the one who got into it. And in fact, I was going to send him up, and I grabbed a Swords and Wizardry Light, set it up that way, ran 2 2 encounters, fight encounters, and he loved it so much. I didn't want to run anymore for the weekend, so he did it himself.
Oh,
I was so surprised. He even took some of my game pad, the grid pad. He took a few papers out of that, made his little paper miniatures. And then I drew out a map on the map on the table, saying, "Okay, here, the forest is over here. The road comes out, and there's rocks and stuff over here." And then I did the scenario on the road. And then later on, the next day, he says, "Oh yeah," and he showed me another one. He says, "I took your road and I made some more buildings over here for a town." And it's like, this kid's only 10.
So he took the initiative, is what he did.
I was Gage didn't even take that much initiative because he didn't like to run, but he's going to be the GM of the family after me. I can see it.
Now, real quick, what interests me here, you guys mentioned something a few seconds ago. You said that you have sheets that you run Swords and Wizardry Light off of?
Yeah.
well, Swords was like only 4 pages, so
Yeah. Hang on. I got pants on. Don't worry.
Hold on, I got my copy right here.
Okay, you show.
so yeah. Hold on, let me turn off my.
Give us away for free.
Yeah, well, copies that are left there are ones that are left, but it's the outer pages are the players, and the inner pages are for the GM. So, and it's like
Very cool.
The design is awesome. Okay, I mean, I didn't have anything to do with the design. That was Zach Glazer. It's out of print because Frog God no longer has the license or the rights to Swords and Wizardry. But there are copies out there. I think Bad Mike still has a bunch. I gotta probably get some when I see him next. I know some conventions still have copies in their warehouse.
And you can. I don't know if you can still find this on drive-through or not. If you want to go first, because that only takes you to the 3rd level. If you want to go further, you can get this Swords and Wizardry Continual Light.
It's PDF on drive-through. If you go to Amazon, it will ship Prime. It's print on demand on.
I mean, this has got this will take you up to level 7. Give you a few more classes like Rangers and things like that. More monsters, more spells. If you want to continue.
So anything that I've been doing on my video channel with regards to like mostly BX, you can use that with Swords and Wizardry or any of the other OSR games. But of course, I've got my BX books right next to me. But I also have my Arduin back scratcher because you need to have that.
I lost mine. I mean, I didn't lose it, but the kids took it with them.
Yeah.
See, that's similar to what we're doing. I'll show you something we're going to be putting out when our website goes up. We are going to have a 5e version of it, an AD&D version of it, and a BX version of it. And that is these guys right here. They're called campaign trackers.
There you go.
Nice.
And what they are is they start off, this is the 5e version, but they start off with your player character record sheet, if you will. And then it's basically a complete tracker for your player character. You can track all your spells, your equipment, your NPCs, the adventures you go on, magic items.
That's mostly for players who have characters who they actually keep going.
Keep and play. It's designed for one character. Like these are the campaign notes section that you can do. Mm-hmm. And it's basically a complete campaign tracker. So you can utilize them if you want. And then so
it sounds
5e, AD&D, and BX.
Very pretty. I like it.
It's
Death Angel. I know Glenn's kids took the back scratcher. I have 3 of these. Prior to have gone to Rachel to be by her side of the bed and to be by her chair. So now I have one for my desk. So
good for you. But I've got all the other stuff they sent me, so I'm cool on that. So
yeah.
Wait, but you didn't get the Arduin back scratcher in that box?
Yes, I did.
Oh, yeah, you did.
But I did, but then on the weekend the kids found it, and the one who's the GM took it home with him. So that's okay. I've got another one from something else they sent me.
I gotta find that kid's Facebook because I gotta let him know. You don't take the back scratcher. You go to Grandpa's shelf in the back where the orange spines are at. Those are the things you take.
He's like,
Hmm.
what? Say what?
And go draw with crayons on your TV too. Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah.
If it was an old CRT screen, not that big a deal. But with the
Well, all the grandkids know that they get all my movies, they get all my game stuff when I die. And I know Gage and probably him are the only two who are going to fight over my game stuff.
okay.
I've still got a whole big giant tub of anime that Gage says is his when I die. So,
Oh well. Okay.
Might as well dole it out right now, right?
yeah, might as well. I mean, I should sit down and do a will or whatever. But and Becky always says, "Well, you don't have anything worth anything. How do you know?" You know.
Well, you don't have stuff that interests her, so therefore.
True, but I mean, they can keep the movies, they can keep the game stuff, they can sell them. I won't care.
But
So-
they can't take away your dignity. Damn it.
Yeah, take away my dignity, you know.
Diggity, my dignity.
Dignity. So, what do we got coming up gaming wise? Anything?
Well, I was. We had sessions 2 weeks ago. We had session 0 of Joe the Lawyer's Swords of Misery campaign. We had 3 players in it. One of which was Matt Jackson, who always claimed that he worked the wrong shift, couldn't play, but now he could commit to 2 to 3 hours a week, every other week, until yesterday when Matt decided that he could not commit. So we died right before session 1. I think probably by mid-March, what I want to do is I've been doing a lot of videos about using index cards for procedures. So, and I do have some scattered index cards, but they're not really organized. I want to do organized index cards by color. And then once I have that organized, I want to put it into play and do a session probably every other week.
There you
I'll
go.
do that when I get to it. I'll do it on the VTT because honestly, New York City traveling sucks within the city, and I don't like to drive out to Long Island. I'm not going to find an old school group. I'm going to find 5e players that are castaways.
And if you travel out to Long Island, you know who's going to grab you for a regular.
Oh yeah, I know.
Jason.
Yeah, that's a commute and a half. But no, I think that's I want to. I'm going to be running games at WizardCon. I'm going to be running games at North Texas. I'm going to be running games at CNY. So I need my my index cards all ready and done. A lot of this stuff is just resided in my head. And now that I'm doing videos, I'm putting stuff down as like an actual procedure. It's like, oh, all right. I guess I should actually put my money where my mouth is, or my index cards where my mouth is. And
They don't taste very well, believe me.
I'm sure they don't. But you got to make do with what you got to make do.
That's true. That's true.
So, also in gaming news, anything interesting? I know that they canned the guy at AEG.
Oh, Ryan Dancy.
Yes.
So, in the case of Ryan Dancy, Ryan committed 2 sins in one.
What's that?
Well, first off, he said that AI in the next year or two will write games as well as creators. But then the games in question that he mentioned were his company's own games and they're bestsellers. So that was a double whammy. Here's the thing. AI is a tool. It's a productivity tool. But if you use it as a creativity replacement, it's and it's like, here, I put my prompts in, it kicks me back a game. You're not going to have anything worthwhile. If you're going to put prompts in, it's going to generate the top 1,000 game designers and give you articles on each. It's going to not give you anything of value. But it's in a lot of ways it's like going from manual typewriters to electric typewriters to word processors to computers
Computer.
to laptops to tablets to the next generation of computing, right? That's what we're having. But it's never going to have that personal touch and soul. I don't think. I think
Really, you don't think that? I mean, because let's face it, even 3 or 4 years ago, circa 2021
uh,
ish, 5 years ago, if you would have shown me AI videos like there are now, or even the AI imagery that's out as of today, and said this was done by a computer off of just a typed in prompt, I wouldn't have believed you.
oh no! Listen, I'm not saying you can't do some amazing, amazing things. And here's where, if you want to know who should be afraid, it's not the top tier creators, okay? Because the
Mhm.
top tier creators have that extra spark, that extra juice. It's the ones that make their career not on so much quality but quantity.
Mhm.
Because if you're a tier two creator, especially tier three, you know, you're going to get beat out by AI, price point wise, because their work is going to be good enough or as good. So they might not be able to do something as good as, I don't know, with all the bits and pieces, not just the look of, but the soul of somebody like Clyde Caldwell or Larry Elmore or Chet Menton or whatever. Those that aren't anything you don't recognize necessarily, but do a lot of stock art. Well, now AI can probably do the equivalent of that stock art, and I think that's where the shift is going to be happening, at least first. And that's why AI has become like the new religion, right? It's like you're a believer, or you're an admitted user, or you're against it.
Well,
You're
I saw the dog. I went to the Twitter. I saw a little bit of the Twitter thread, and boy, they dogpiled that guy.
oh yeah,
And I mean, they dogpiled him bad. And I think what, I guess I'll be a dissenter in a way about what happened on Twitter. I think what he was trying to do, although he could have done it better, was trying to issue out a cautionary tale or cautionary warning to people. I don't think he was advocating or
no,
accusing AEG of using AI. I think, if anything, he was trying to say, listen, this new technology is exponentially getting better and better and better. And sooner than later, we run the risk of AI becoming creative enough to create product or games that people will not be able to distinguish, and or this is what I think is going to happen, and it's already happening, is people using AI for their core engine, if you will, and then they
right.
tweak it all out.
It's the old you know, computers that become too smart to, you can't tell the difference.
Well,
Well, I mean,
go ahead.
you use it to, like I said, someone uses it to create a basic rough framework of an engine, and then they use creativity or their team to flesh it out. That's what I think is going to start happening.
Oh,
Yeah, we all. I mean, like me, we already do that for like GMing.
yeah. AI can be a great brainstorming tool, and it can be a great refining tool
Uh huh.
because it can. If you, and I'm not saying it's the perfect editor, but it's what do you think? You're editing. What do you think Grammarly essentially is to a large
Oh,
extent?
Grammarly's, yeah, exactly. Microsoft Word uses AI now.
Yeah. So I mean, you can't escape it. But I mean, here, case in point, um, I use AI for my thumbnails.
You
I
do.
do. And before I had a common theme for my thumbnails, they were a little bit. It was experimental phase for me. Um, I would get probably about a comment a week on I love your content, but this AI crap is I can't tolerate it. And I was like, all right, well, I'm sorry.
Bye.
But then I suddenly locked in on a theme that works, basically my style. Okay, tweaking the responses from AI, and finally found something that I could lock in. And since I locked in my aesthetic, now I get 3 or 4 comments a week about, damn, I love your thumbnails. It makes it so easy for me to find it on the YouTube homepage. I can always see it's your stuff. Well, and nobody's complaining about the AI thumbnails,
Mhm.
except for the one time when AI put the door hinges on the wrong side of the door. But that's AI, right? AI is going to do imperfect things, and on that actual thumbnail, I was actually in a rush because I was doing 3 videos in a day and wanted to get things up, and that was my bad. I don't blame AI for that because I should have caught it. I should have said it. Again, it's only as good as the user behind it. It's like a tool, you know. But if you set it on like auto run and create for me the next great RPG, you're gonna get
No, exactly. Not at this point.
Are
yeah.
you going to use it? Are you going to see? I learned a long time ago as an artist, I don't walk into an art supply store unless there's something in there I can use, and AI is the same way.
Well, like Eric, 'cause I think Eric makes a good point. For a YouTube creator to use AI to create image or to use his thumbnails, I think that's fine.
Mhm.
Not hurting anybody.
No, it isn't. As far as a a game publishing company, I know a lot of them that use a lot of AI,
Yes, and that's
and
there's an ecosystem around this community, around our hobby, around the publishing aspect of it, and that ecosystem has to support artists and writers and publishers and editors and layout, and it's a
Yep.
tight ecosystem. And when you start changing the dials on that ecosystem by you're cutting out the artists, but are you really benefiting from it? I don't think so. I think the artists bring as much to the table as the writers do.
oh my
And
god, for RPGs, artists are one of your core souls of the game.
so
Yep.
now listen, I am not an artist. Now, if I wanted to, and by the way, when I've hired artists, I've given them like a 2 sentence idea of what I want. I don't try to. If I was one of those anal people, it's like I'm going to give them a paragraph and a half, almost like a prompt to an AI, right, about what needs to be in there. Maybe I'll prompt AI to give me something basic. Goes, well, this is a basic layout of what I want, but then you go with it because artists often work from reference materials.
Yeah.
That's almost like a gray line, or is it? I don't know.
No, it's not.
But if I could pull the materials, like, well, hey, I like this artwork from Jeff Easley. So if you could do this, but in your style and a bit different, is that better? But with AI, it's the pitchforks, it's the you're a heretic.
Yeah.
It's almost like another religion, and it's
Well, see, the problem though is the game manufacturers are getting on board with it because, like, as an example,
Yeah.
Roderick Wakefield from Isgrim Creations just had an issue about a week and a half ago where he was going through Game Crafter,
Mhm.
and I I read a little bit deeper into this. I don't think that they were worried that Roderick was infringing on IP. They have a no AI policy at Game Crafter. If they think you're using AI, they won't print your game.
As you do.
Well, I actually had an interesting conversation with my attorney about that about a week ago. And it turns out that if I, as a game publisher, let's say I'm making a game for Eric, and
Mhm.
Eric's game is riddled with AI, and I print that game, as long as I have Eric either check the box or sign a thing saying that he is not using AI,
Right.
it doesn't matter if it is AI or not. I'm not liable. It's wholly on the person submitting because they are certifying to you that they're not using AI.
Okay.
And I'll give you an example. And this is for the people in chat. I want to show people something here real quick. I'm going to show everybody two supposed pencil drawn images. Can somebody tell me which of the two images is AI? And I want people in the chat to play along if they want to.
Uh-oh.
Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum.
Which one's AI, folks? A or B?
I'd have to examine it quite closely. It's not a human, so it makes it harder. Oh, man. Anybody in the chat?
You know, if I had to choose, I would say B, but I'm not definitive. Like it could be neither or both. Honestly.
Scaleforge says B.
Yeah, that's one for B.
Okay. I'll let a couple other people, if they want to guess, and I'll tell you which one is AI. Or are people scared to do it because AI is getting so good?
Nothing scared me.
Death Angel says B is AI.
Okay.
I'll let one other person vote.
And I'm only saying that because of the label on the bottle. But again,
Oh, yeah?
yep.
What does Ray say?
Rach isn't looking.
Oh,
She's in the next.
We're asking people which one is AI, A or B. So far, two people have said B.
okay. You got an A.
Okay. All right. Does everybody want to know which one's AI?
And a
Yep.
B. Two green beans and one A.
Okay. None of them. They're my own drawings.
That's what I was saying. It could be neither one.
That's right. They're my drawings. And see, this is the danger. The reason why I did this. This is the danger of AI, is because the problem is people, if they get, even if you suggest that the possibility of AI is being used, people begin to see things that aren't there.
Really?
And both of these are pencil drawings that I have done for my own games. In fact, both these are in the Haunted Ruins, which was before AI became a huge thing.
Mhm.
And I sat there, and these actually are hanging in my wife's sewing room because I framed my pencil work.
Well, that's cool.
So the thing is my point being with these two was not to embarrass anybody. It's a good point to make, though, that this is part of this thing that is happening with AI, because I am now seeing people that are legitimate artists. Like Eric Lofgren got attacked the other day online because his art, one of his pieces was accused of being AI.
Wow.
And Eric is staunchly anti-AI. And Eric is a damn good artist.
Mhm.
And people like Dean Spencer and such who do a lot of AI. Matt Forsyth, who actually is the artist who did this piece of artwork for our campaign tracker.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He is done work for Magic the Gathering. He's done work for several game companies, Legend of the Five Rings. And people accused one of his drawings that we're using, one of his artwork, as AI. We got an email on it saying, why are you using AI in this product? And it's like, it's not AI. And they were like, well, here, and they sent me the image back with these circles.
Uh-huh.
Right here you can tell. And it's like, no. If you go to his art page, you'll see that was posted in 2017.
Yeah.
Far below AI.
That's some time traveling there.
Well, Death Angel Shadow says people have been using AI checkers in artwork that was done long before AI art was even a thing, and it's coming up positive. Well, Tom Verl from the Tabletop Tap Room famously showed images of his cats.
Mm-hmm.
He talked about this, and it says it had like a 90% chance of being AI, and it's like, come on, people, you know. So the point I'm trying to make here is that when it comes to AI, I think that it needs to be kind of a cautionary tale for people, because people are posting stuff online and saying it's not AI, and they're getting mobbed by people, and it's like, you may think you are an expert at something, but you probably are not when it comes to imagery.
Yeah.
There's things as a publisher that we can do as an example, but what we can do, like as an example, if someone comes to us and they have done this before and said, because we don't deal in AI right now. It's just a bad thing across the board. Someone may have before have submitted. I photoshopped this. I drew this in Photoshop. Great. And you want us to utilize it in our product? Yes. All right. I'm happy to do that. And if it looks suspect to me, I can say, well, can you do me a favor? Can you send me an image of your screen with all the layers opened up in Photoshop? And they'll be like, why? And I'll say, because if you drew it in Photoshop, you should have layers, or
Right.
you have progress imagery. Like nobody just the thing, nobody sits down at the tablet and just draws out, an image like that. What they do is they rough it, and then they clean it up, they ink it, then they fill it in. So you should have some type of progress imagery, and
Yep.
that's not top secret if you're dealing with a publisher.
I mean, that's even I do that with my iPad too. Same thing, layers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, it's just one of those things. I think that not only is AI getting good, but people are getting ultra paranoid of it.
Yes.
Yeah, I did a experiment the other day, and I went on to like 3 or 4 AI engines on here, and I said, "Do me a drawing of whatever it is, a drawing in the style of Glenn Hallstrom." Because
Mhm.
I figure if AI is stealing from everywhere, it'll probably stealing from me too. And it was funny. I got several different versions of stuff that didn't look anything like me. But what's funny was the I had the Wikipedia main page open, and they did an article about some politician in Poland or whatever getting elected. This woman, and the first one that came up was a pencil drawing of that picture.
Mhm.
And it's like, wow, this didn't even try. It just saw it and did it and put it up.
Mhm.
Incredible.
Yeah, I mean, but I think the thing is, though, is I think whether you like it or not, AI is here to stay
Yeah.
in the gaming sphere. It's here to stay in the gaming development sphere, and I think the smart way of doing it is to figure out how both ecosystems can kind of exist together, in a cohesive manner, in a manner that's fair. Um, you know, of course, if writing is your thing, you're going to be very anti AI writing. If you're an artist, you're going to be very anti AI. I get it, but I'm telling you right now, as a publisher, it is getting really hard if you're going to be publishing other people's works to be dealing with. I have a lady right now that is doing a novel with us. It's a 100,000 word novel, and she did a cover, and she's very happy with it. The cover looks gorgeous,
Mm-hmm.
but she admits it's AI.
Oh.
And it's like, no,
Would you have a problem if somebody who got an AI piece of art, and then their artist, they went over and did their own version, or
Well, I mean, the problem here is this: is that if someone comes to us, because we're going to be getting in the book publishing, and they say, "I have a book, I'm self-publishing it. I want you to lay it out, do the cover. Here's my image." Fine, we'll do it. If you want to use AI, use AI. It's none of my business. But if anything with our logo on it, I've got to kind of draw a line there and go, listen, when our logo's on the back of that book,
Right.
our reputation's on the line.
Mm-hmm.
So, we got to be, you got to be really careful about that, because it's not the fact that I am anti AI.
Mm-hmm.
It's just AI is not for us.
Right. I'm just extending something here of like, you're a GM and you use AI to generate some ideas for adventure games, and you take it out and do your own thing with it.
Oh, absolutely. Why not? You're not selling it
Right.
commercially.
But I thought if you're an artist, could you do the same thing with art, where they give you the inspiration and then you go off?
Well, I mean, if artists do that right now. They go through picture books, they go through other
Right.
artist books, and they go, "Oh, that Larry Elmore's Red Dragon gave me an idea."
Right.
And if they're going through AI, oh, that gave me an idea.
Right.
Fine. I mean, it's an idea, but too many people are taking AI imagery and they pull it in the Photoshop and they do a little cleanup around the edges, and they
Oh,
take care of the artifacts, and they go, "I did this."
no, I wouldn't take it either.
Yeah. And you can't. I mean,
with art, I think it's it's a lot more tempting to do that than writing.
I'm a member of several game design groups and board game design groups, and you see it all the time. People posting AI and going, "Look at all the AI used for my game," and people are, and the few people that are saying, "Hey, you should not do that." Their defense is, "Well, why should I pay an artist to do it? I can get it for free. Look how good this stuff is."
Right.
I've seen ads like that on Facebook.
Yeah.
Why get an artist? Use our stuff,
Well, Ken Whitman, is a good example. You look at his page, he's too lazy to subscribe to it where it doesn't have the logo floating over the bottom of it as he's showing the AI video of himself.
I've seen Kickstarters like that too.
Yeah. And it's like, I'm going to tell you something I learned a long time ago, very early on in this business, and that's courtesy of Eric Lofgren, Dean Spencer, Matt Forsyth, these artists, is these guys are some of the nicest people in the world, and they will bend over backwards. And in here, your word, your integrity is everything. If you want to be a hack and you want to learn that, hey, I'll just take anything I can get for free, et cetera,
Right.
there's going to come a day when you're going to need help. And the people who are going to be able to give you that help are going to go, "Fuck you."
Or they will help you and they will be charging like 3 times their rate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, is what it is. But
And what are you going to do?
Hold on, I'm back.
You're back. Hi, Dave, over in Great Britain.
Hold on, Eric got kicked out.
Oh wow. Okay. I was like, what the? I'm not
Uh,
looking at the weight screen.
yeah, a little.
Thank you, Restream. You are wonderful.
They're really Restream is starting to act weird lately. Do you notice that?
Oh, yeah.
It's been happening in other people's lives.
Yep.
It's AI. It's AI.
It's AI.
If they want to keep customers, they better stop this shit.
Yeah.
That's right. I mean, where are we going to go from here? Back to the other one?
Yeah.
Excuse me? Donna's a prick?
Yeah, Brooklyn's right. I know Brooklyn, Scale Forge Manufacturing.
Hey.
It's okay. Brooklyn's okay to call me a prick.
Okay. Yeah. See? Yeah, I'm laughing.
Yeah.
So, what I'm not going to do is ask you about gangbusters, but I am going to ask how are things coming along, like, say, the zine and things like that?
We've got trackers for our zine, and we got trackers for gangbusters. We were actually posting the tracker information inside of the Discord forum on it. I'll tell you what, I don't know what the hell's going on with U.S. Postal Service, and I don't know what the hell's going on with Amazon, because we posted about it in the Discord, and a couple of other people even posted their screenshots of packages that are just going round and round and round and round. Weird shit. It's not that it's not lost. It just says, like, as an example, it'll say arriving in Chicago.
Mhm.
Okay. and then it'll say on the way to the next processing facility.
Oh boy.
And that was as of January 24th.
Uh-huh.
And you're like, and then you go to the post office, you're like, let me go in the back and check the other computer. And they come back and tell you the same thing.
That's probably where
It's just
that's probably where my box of books
your
is.
box is at. Yeah, it's really weird. And it's not just us. Bob Wilson from the Gangbusters group said they have a few packages like that right now rotating around that they were needing.
Really?
Because
Yeah.
Becky was asking the other day, said, "Where's those box of books?" He said, "Well, he said
Yeah.
it, but
Yep.
I think your post office, we've
No,
got
it's
great post office here.
No.
I don't know why yours is so messed
well,
up."
it's like Amazon. I'll give you an example. Amazon. We ordered boxes from Amazon.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we ordered 2 sets of boxes.
Mhm.
We got one box because we were Prime members. You're supposed to get it within 2 days.
Mhm.
It took 2 weeks, and then the final shipment was just delayed. And we
Uh-huh.
reached out to Amazon, and they said, "Well, shipping shows that it's at our Amazon facility being shipped." And then literally 3 or 4 weeks went by because we ordered these before Christmas, and we just got notified just about 2 weeks ago. Amazon's refunding your money due to issue a shipment.
Wow.
So I
Oh,
don't know.
my God.
My wife's school ordered shirts for a big event. The school's Prime members. The shirts still haven't arrived, and it's been like 4 weeks, and it was supposedly in stock shipped from Amazon. That's a rule I have. I buy shipped from Amazon. I don't go off of other sellers.
Because I've asked you for the tracking order for the boxes before,
they'll
but
send
I
it
have
to
the
you.
feeling that even if you give it to me, it ain't going to solve the problem.
I'll PM it over to you.
Okay, appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I'm almost. I was going to send you a couple of my things for the con, if I can't carry it through, but now I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to do it.
The thing is, we get shipments all the time,
Uh-huh.
and it's really weird stuff.
Uh-huh.
That gets backed up, and we order a lot from Amazon. We get all of our boxes and all of our shipping materials from Amazon. We don't even go through Uline for that crap because it's cheaper on Amazon. But it is just weird stuff like our magazine shipment that we have. Our magazine shipment was supposed to be here by the 1st. It's delayed, and it's like really weird.
And of course, they can say, "Well, it's because of the weather."
Well, that's what we've been getting, because when you go to the U.S. Postal Service's website, there's a big banner across the top that says "Warning: Weather delays." Yada yada yada. So, who knows?
But,
I tell you, I'm learning to just take it by ear. The new website, when it goes up, we're going to have a policy. We're not putting anything up for sale unless we have it in stock. We've manufactured it. It's right there on the shelf. We
ready
can
to go.
ship it. Yep.
Ready to go. That's the way. It's like what Kickstarter should do.
We're just not doing anything anymore. We're doing no pre-sales, no nothing. Once it's done, it's done. Now we'll announce maybe we're in the process of making it and developing it, but until it's done, we're not having it on our website for sale.
Yeah.
It's just too much of a issue.
Yeah, every day I look for that box. It's like, can I finally go to the bookstore and do this? But yeah, I figured that. Yeah, just send it to me on Facebook, and
Well, like we have a package from, and this is another one, DHL. Now, DHL has been keeping me updated on our deliveries. This DHL package was supposed to be here a week and a half ago. And when I pull up DHL says that it is supposed to be delivered today. Now, this has been consistent since Friday. It's supposed to be delivered. And so will it be here today? And this is DHL.
Wow.
Yep. So I don't know. Maybe there's something in the Battle Creek area. Me and the wife need to move out of the area. I don't know.
Yeah. Go to the next state and ship it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because all our, it may not have come the same at Amazon or post office. They may not have come the same time as they said, but they'll let us know, and it gets here. I've never had whatever weather we have out here. It could be snowing like hell, and they'd still get it through. So
we get lots of packages.
I feel sorry for you.
It's just weird stuff.
And now Death Angel said FedEx can't find my house. They seem delivered to my neighbor. Yeah, I've seen that too.
Yeah.
That package delivered, I have to give it to somebody else, and they do the same for me. So
Yeah. Oh, we've done shipping before where people put their shipping address in and it says can't generate the label because it's not a valid address.
yeah, that's a good one.
So,
Real good one.
but gentlemen, it's past 2:00.
Yep.
Tuesday afternoon.
It's a good Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah, it's sunny out here.
Yeah, so is ours, but it's still colder than hell.
Oh, colder than hell. What is it? 50 degrees where you're at?
60.
Oh my God, cold as hell.
Oh yeah, that's colder.
60 degrees. We're in our shorts outside barbecuing, Glenn.
I was in the middle of the night and it was 30. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Our weather's like it decided to be warmer now, and then next week it'll decide to be freezing. So you never know with
Glenn's
this.
from Oklahoma.
I am not from Oklahoma, although being from Southern California, that still doesn't give me an excuse to talk like that. Even
God.
worse of an excuse.
Yeah.
D-Max, Sebastian, how you guys doing? So, everyone, thanks for being in chat. Thanks for chatting a little bit today. We just kind of do a little impromptu live stream. And
we'll try and do this every week.
Yep.
I ain't gonna measure today because right now it's Tuesday. It may change. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yep. So,
Depends
Eric, Glenn, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thank you.
Everybody in chat, thanks for being here. I hope everybody stays warm, stays warm, stays cool, wherever you're at.
Yep.
And
buy my book.
I guess buy Glenn's book. And we will go ahead and talk to you all later.
Be good.
Bye, folks. Take care.
Ya.